Hey guys, welcome back to Overtakes. I'm Kel.
I'm Misfit. Day 3 and day 4 of week 4.
Because, good God, those were two of the worst days we've had yet.
Yeah, we'll have a recap at the beginning of the week, but those two days were bad. Really bad. All rough. The matches were just kind of shit shows, roll jobs, and a lot of subs in. It was like Greg Popovich, San Antonio Spurs coach, for you guys that don't watch basketball or professional sports, who enjoys sitting all the star players when everybody's watching.
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, we got a major game coming up against one of our division rivals.
It's going to be on national TV.
Let's sit Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili.
And we'll go call up a couple other guys and have them come in for one-day contracts or something, or grab a couple guys out of the stands. Right. That's the way that's the feel I had. But we'll get into the review, and I'm sure day 1 and day 2 is going to be a short one. Our picks were decent for the first 2 days, but there's a couple of matches where
we definitely fell flat.
Yeah, we fell flat. We wasted a lot of your time on the match that we thought was going to be great yesterday, but instead it was Sub City, and
that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Hey guys, we're going to the Super Bowl. I got the perfect strategy. Let's sit the greatest quarterback of all time for this backup that wasn't even good enough to start in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Not that Guido's on Brian Hoyer level. Okay, but on to our picks for Friday. Well, the first match, you're not going to have any subs on one side. It's San Francisco and Florida. Oh, please no. I don't want to talk about them. I don't know if any of you guys...
Feeling my pain. You are feeling my pain.
I love my guys.
A professional football fan.
I love my guys, but boy, that showing on Wednesday was it was better. But
in some ways, they were strong.
But they still were playing the Gladiators,
right,
who are not the best. And what we said came true. Shaz just went off.
Yeah.
And with the signing that Florida's made, we'll get into that. I think that could help. But anyway, on to this match. These two teams are pretty much one and the same, in my opinion. San Francisco just has one more win, because they look like garbage every game.
In that first game on Wednesday, they looked like hot trash.
I know Houston's good too, but we did say, we thought Houston was going to roll them.
Yeah.
But
man, they barely could put up a fight.
Yeah.
I think they were really only getting rolling on that first Eichenwald map, and that was about it.
Yeah, they looked pretty decent on that, but...
And then Baby Bay just started getting his fucking...
He got his teeth kicked in a couple times. But he went off a couple times too, which it's actually a good sign for San Francisco if you really think about it.
Right, and that's really the key for that whole team is they basically go as Baby Bay goes.
Yeah.
If he's on, then they are rolling. If he's off, then everything falls apart.
And they're also one of those teams I think that's going to change when the meta changes.
Yeah.
You can tell they hate playing Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not going to do a Mercy thing, but you can tell that it's kind of I don't want to vibe. Florida, actually, you know what? They showed them on the cams and stuff. They look tired.
Yeah.
Without subs, and, you're grinding all day, every day, and they got one sub in,
trying to practice and get better.
They just look worn out.
Much. Yeah,
and
I can tell. Especially I think it's really in their it's their supports that are really feeling that too.
And they're
because you can tell that Zebasai really wants to play anybody else.
Yeah, but
he wants to play. Yeah,
he's better on everybody else than Mercy because
he wants to be the real flex that he is.
Yeah,
so. I think that's what's really going to help them when they bring in this new guy. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, as far as this match goes, though, I call it a toss-up. Maybe you give a slight edge to San Francisco and the DPS, Dante and Baby Bay. It's tanks are kind of leaning towards. I lean towards Florida a little bit. Supports are kind of on the. Yeah. I think everybody's kind of. I think San Francisco's are a little bit better right now.
Yeah.
And it's meta stuff. It's all their supports are not made for this meta.
Sleepy is a better Zen.
Yeah.
So I think that's because I would put
Zebasai and
Dak about the same. They're both not the best with their ult economy. They're both.
Yeah, they're both Lucio. They're both flex supports.
You can tell they want to play Lucio.
And you play Mercy when you have to, but
right.
I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking pick Florida. I'm on a streak. I might as well just keep going. So
fair enough. They got to win one of them.
Yeah. And if they don't win this weekend, they're not winning next weekend.
Yeah.
There's no way.
This is definitely one of their best chances to get their second win.
I think this is their last chance because I believe they have New York and Philadelphia next week. So those are two teams that are trying to get that in that playoff.
Right. So they're going to be
playoffs.
Be bringing it. So I'm going to go with San Francisco. I think they take it. I think it'll probably be. This will probably be one of the more competitive matches that Florida has.
Yeah, but more on the same level.
They're more. Because they're on the same level. Yeah.
Which I favor San Francisco a little bit, but fuck it, I'm still going with Florida. Mayhem Nation.
Fair enough. All right, next match is Seoul looking for redemption against Houston after getting their clock cleaned last night.
They got whipped.
Wow.
And you know what? And we were talking about this. Jae-Hong didn't play, and that's a huge thing. I mean,
right. But I
just
think
changed the whole dynamic.
It really showed just how much influence Jae-Hong has on that team.
He's a freaking leader.
As incredible as Fleta is, he doesn't bring the vision, the fear,
and just the overall leadership kind of he's the general of that team.
He really is.
They didn't look good at all, really.
No, they look completely discombobulated. They looked like they'd never played together before because I think
pretty much
hadn't. Because especially without Jae-Hong, versus Houston right now.
Them versus Houston, right? Houston's still on a roll.
Yeah, this should be a really, really good match. And Houston is coming for them. And after watching that game last night,
and Jake, was it Jake that had an interview? He said he thinks they're better than Seoul on this map pool.
I mean,
he kind of called his shot. Basically, they got some confidence going.
This could be the statement game by Houston.
It could be.
If they pull out a win, even if it takes them five maps to do it, if they pull out a win, then that's a big statement, and that puts Seoul out of contention. Just about out of contention for the end of stage final.
Yeah, because they're tied right now with I think they're tied with the Valiant head to head, so they're still in first.
Have the tiebreaker. I'm not sure. I mean, does it go by leader of the division at the end?
It's top 4, I think,
of the stage.
I don't. You know what? They didn't really. They're not unless if they're doing it like they do at the year end. It's the top 6 regardless.
Right. But
so if they're doing it like that, then they have to win this game. You got the top 4 teams are going to be in for $125,000. I don't know. I'm a little lost on how they're doing the stage playoffs. Yeah. I'm assuming that you're taking the 2 first place teams in the division, and then the next 2 teams with the next best record.
I would assume so.
Well, I mean, we can go on that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out by Monday.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned for that. But
I think regardless,
this
is a must-win for Seoul, especially after dropping last
2 in a row.
2 in a row. Yeah.
And to the teams that everyone was saying, well, they're better than the other 2 full Korean squads, and they got their shit handed to them yesterday, and they got beat by New York, not convincingly 5-mapper. But Houston, man,
I mean, they are on a high right now.
They're on a high.
This could be a big upset match for Houston.
It could be.
It's still really hard to pick against Seoul, even after they've looked pretty weak against some of these, because I find it incredibly difficult to think that we will not see Jae-Hong tonight.
Yeah, and lose 3 in a row?
Yeah.
That would be, I don't know.
But I just don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening either. Of course, we were wrong on the last one, but we didn't know what was going to go. Nobody knew what was going to happen until 5 minutes before the match.
No one knew that Jae-Hong wasn't going to play, and then, they even said in the broadcast, when they got their first point on map 4.
Yeah.
And he was like, I never thought that I would say, hey, Seoul just got its first point of the match.
Yeah, which you expect pretty much on the first map.
Yeah.
Seoul might have a little problem getting through that Houston defense on the last map if it's needed.
Yeah.
Against Houston's defense, which is outstanding on Junkertown.
Yes.
But I'm still going Seoul.
Yeah.
I gotta think they get this back on track.
You know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm riding this Houston train.
Uh-oh.
I'm picking Houston tonight. Just to do it, I'm doing it. I'm picking Houston. I think that they have played. I mean, they're playing above what everyone thought that they were.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's even their peak. So
no, I don't either.
I'm gonna go with Houston. I think they're really starting to click right now. So I'm gonna go with them.
They're clicking pretty good. Although Last match of the day, we have the Gladiators taking on the Boston Uprising. First Uprising sighting of the weekend, so we're going to talk about that for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is a winnable match for Boston.
Yeah, I think this needs to be a game for Boston. Boston needs to win this game.
Yeah, they do.
I really think
just keep the positive train rolling, so to speak.
And this is totally a winnable game for them. And
yes,
that's why I think they need to win it.
And once again, the one edge that Los Angeles has is Big Goose Chaz.
Yeah.
Big time. But
hey man, don't sleep on
I'm not sleeping on Boston's supports, but I'm just saying slight edge.
Yeah, I would definitely give them but I feel like
the
Boston
bigger edge though, I think,
is Boston's
DPS
for sure.
I mean, the Gladiators have a good consistent DPS duo, especially since they've been playing with Surefour and Hydration.
Mm-hmm. Hydration has been really good player lately.
Playing so good on Farah and just everything. And Surefour's been doing really well too.
And that Farah could come into play. I think there's definitely a few opportunities for him to show how good he is on Farah.
Totally.
I think the only thing that actually Nambani's still a good one even over Eichenwald. Nambani's actually probably better for Farah.
Yeah,
honestly,
because you can use her past that first point. You can use her up to that second point there.
Right.
The overpass.
It's really only the third point that you don't want to play her.
Yeah. And on Eichenwald.
And by that point, he can switch to his soldier, which is also really good.
Yeah, or bring in the Doomfist.
Right.
There were so many people playing Doomfist yesterday. I thought there was... Okay, so to this game. Gladiators, they're so up and down. They look really good against Florida.
Yeah.
But who hasn't? You know their strategy going in, for the most part, as far as Florida goes. But you know what? They did play well. Shaz was back to Shaz. Killing it with Zen. And Big Goose was played well. Bishu's an underrated
I agree.
diva.
He is an underrated diva. I think he and Remix can both be...
They can be one... It all depends on Remix.
Yeah.
Remix
isn't being too aggressive, I think that they have a much better chance. But, there's just times where he either gets baited or he just jumps in too soon, his team can't quite catch up to him to keep him alive, and he just gets a little bit too aggressive at times.
But when him and Bishu are on the same page and they both kind of dive in together, or he dives in and then Bishu comes in behind, they're pretty hard to stop.
They're a force.
And you also have the Chaz factor with the playing the offensive Zen.
Right. But I think it's really going to come down to the DPS. I'm wondering how well Hydration and Surefour can match up to Dreamcasper and Striker.
Because Striker's Tracer's getting up there as one of the best.
Yeah,
because he just went fucking ham.
Yeah, and then
against London, man.
I think I've spent enough time gushing about how much Dreamcasper, how damn good Dreamcasper is.
He's great. I'd say their tanks are even. I think this is going to be one of those ones where you might need the fourth map.
Yeah.
Maybe going into Oasis, you're tied up, or you get through Oasis and you're at a 2-1 point. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Boston just because.
I'm going to also pick Boston. I think that they're on a roll right now, and they're really starting to get things together and kind of figure out how to play with each other and take advantage of each other's strengths and weaknesses. So I gotta go with them.
I'm going with Boston too. So we're split on the first two games. I had my usual pick on the first one for this day, for Friday. You're going for the upset, going on the Outlaw train.
Yep.
And I'll take Seoul. And then we both got Boston.
I mean, that's it for Friday. But hopefully we'll definitely at least be throwing out some tweets.
We'll definitely be live tweeting.
There. Give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you in the next one.
Later.